Man, guys, I've been really looking forward to putting my nose on this fragrance, and it's from a house that I really love. He really does push the envelope on fragrances, and I'm waiting to give you guys my first impression on this. So stick around after the intro so I can tell you guys what it is. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, Marvelous Scents, where fragrance is life. And of course, you know, shaving is always luxurious on this channel. So this is going to be a first impression on a fragrance that I've been looking forward to. It came out this year, and it's from Tom Ford. And I just got it in the mail, so you can actually see it's all still in the package. And I'm ready to dive into it and give you my first impressions. Now, there's been a lot of I've been seeing a lot of hate on this fragrance, and Tom Ford does do some very bizarre, very bold fragrances, and I'm really interested to see if I'm going to be just as the rest of the people, not really liking this fragrance as well. But let's cut this bad boy open so I can get my nose on this fragrance. I probably seriously want to buy a better knife than just a box cutter. Alright guys, so I'm opening up the package. Now I buy from a guy on a fragrance group that I really enjoy buying from. He's an honest guy. He does great prices as well on decants, and if there's anything I can tell you guys, always make sure if you're able to, purchase decants before purchasing a whole bottle. It will allow you to experience the fragrance and see how it develops with your skin. That's why it's always great to really buy decants if possible. So he really wraps it up very nicely. I really am. I'm excited to try this fragrance because, like I said, a lot of people have been not bashing it, just it's not really something that they really found appealing. So this is Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. I don't know if you guys can see that. Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. Now you may notice the backdrop's a little different. I just picked up a new little setup for me to try on my YouTube channel, and I'm hoping the lighting's good. I noticed there is a little bit of reflection back there, but this is new, and at the situation right now, I'm not able to go on my normal backdrop, but I still wanted to do this first impressions. So like I said, once again, Tom Ford Bitter Peach. To take this off, I don't even want to smell it until I've sprayed it. Put the atomizer on it. And bam, there we are. Now, let's see what Marvelous thinks of this fragrance. Let's get down to it. Got my ready to spray it. Now, this is supposed to be a peach fragrance, obviously. Okay, now what I get off the top is a real nice, realistic peach. And there's some I'm almost getting like a butteriness or little slightly nuttiness underneath it. I haven't looked up the notes because I wanted this to be a legit first impressions. Now, definitely the peach. In my mind, I almost get like the fuzz off of the peach. You know, that white fuzz that's on the peach outside. For some reason, present. Now, there's something in there that gives it a nice buttery creaminess to it. And that peach is slightly juicy with a nice fruity freshness. So, off top notes, I get a nice fresh, slightly juicy, buttery, creamy peach off the top. there is a little bit of a bitterness underneath that. Maybe that's as it's transitioning into the dry down. I really enjoy this. For those who may have not enjoyed it as much or didn't appreciate it as much, I really can appreciate it, but I am a little more partial to fruity, creamy, and butteriness. Man, this is good. I mean, for me, this is good. I'd have to do a real wearing of this fragrance, because, I mean, I have noticed in my time, spraying it on my hand is one thing, but when you actually spray it and wear it, it does develop differently. So, before I sign off and let you guys go, what does Marvelous get with this scent? It is a nice, sweet, slightly fruity, fresh peach that I get a little bit of a fuzziness from, like the hairs off of off that peach. There is a little bit of a floralness that I think adds to that freshness. There is something sandalwood or something that gives it a nice creamy, slightly buttery smell to this. Oh, I think it's fantastic. So, thanks guys for checking out my first impressions. I'm going to be dropping more content for you guys, so be patient, but thank you so much for all you guys who've stood beside me and supported me and my channel. It is really, really appreciated. So, that is Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. If people are getting that bitterness and stuff, it's not coming off my skin, but then once again, this is just a first impressions. So, all right, guys, signing off. And remember, smell unique, shave luxurious, and be kind to one another.